me, the biggest match, the one that mattered the most, because I did make a prediction in August that Juventus would not make it out of the group. And you know what? Usually my predictions are wrong. And I was making that prediction without watching Juve one time,
Hmm.
without watching no Serie A. But I just know that when you're trying to start Adrian Rabiot and you're trying to have depend on him day in and day out, you're not gonna go very far. And that match was really good, actually. 7 goals total. Benfica beat Juve 4-3 in a crazy match, and Juve is out of here. They might not even make it in Europa, honestly, at the end of the day. They might not. Caesar, you
I,
watched it too, right?
yeah, I did. It was actually a really good game. Not gonna lie, it was actually a great game. And that's a shame for Juve. I'm the original. I've been watching Juve a long time now on this show. I've watched a lot of Serie A. They do call me Serie A C's for my track record. I've watched so many Juve games, and what was the number one complaint every single year? They never truly addressed their midfield. And this, I remember in the preseason, I said that I don't think they made any moves to make any significant changes in the midfield. Once again, they don't do anything. Like getting Zakaria off wave, got a loan from was it Napoli, I think, or no, loaning
Who?
in or loaning out Zakaria. Like that's not really the move to do to like have like a successful team. And they're still running that 2-2-5-3 back line or something. And I don't think Bonucci is like really at the level that he used to be able to like keep up in that back sense. And I don't know who Arturo Gotti is back there. I don't know who these players are.
Caesar, I'm mad that you know his
Who?
first name.
I
Why
don't
do
know.
you
I
know
made
his
that. No,
first?
no, no. First,
Why do
hold
you
on.
know his first
Slow,
name?
slow down.
Huh?
Arturo Gotti is not his first name. That's
Oh,
the
you
name
just made it up?
of the name of a legendary boxer. That's all I know. I'm just digging deep in here. I'm guessing
I
the
just know.
jerseys look great. That's all I'll say about the game.
I just
Squared
know.
is like 34. I mean, we're done, dog. It's over.
I just know Gotti is the name of a Takashi 6ix9ine song.
Okay, well, it's a legendary boxer and I think mafia too, right? Anyways, John Gotti, right?
Holly, do you like Takashi 6ix9ine or no?
No, I can't say that I do.
Okay. The game was crazy, huh?
What does that have to do with the Juve recap?
Hey, look, we're transitioning. We're transitioning.
I don't like him either anymore.
Holly, did you watch the match or no?
I did not.
Are
Did
you
not
into
watch
Serie A
Juve.
like that or not really?
Not really, to be honest.
It's kind of
Like honestly, the only team I actually enjoy watching is Napoli. I think all the other Italian teams are pretty boring.
yeah. I mean, Napoli was put on the map by one of the most legendary players ever, obviously
Maradona.
Cavani.
Cavani.
um, what's the name? The match was crazy. It easily like Rafa Silva had two like they weren't like one wasn't easy. It was a volley. There was one where he was 1v1 with Szczesny and he just hit it right off the goalpost.
Like literally.
Juve looked slow. Like
Can we keep it real about Vahalovic or whatever his
I'm
name
not a
is?
big Vlahovic
I
guy.
don't really like him that much either. Something about him, it's like he's like kind of quirky a little bit when he plays. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Vlahovic is like he would be good 30 years ago. Like
Yeah.
he's not like so athletic. Like he's not so fast.
You know
Like
what it is? He's just not like exceptional enough in one area. Like he's not like big enough. He's not fast enough. Like he's just like under it. And like even like when I watched Lukaku do a little run into him, like you just let him run in there. You're gonna run him over. He's gonna score that. But I can't pronounce his name. How does it?
Vlahovic.
Vlahovic, like I just don't really see it, and like it just doesn't look right, especially when you put like a left-footed dude like on the right side. It just looked weird. I don't know. They looked really like there wasn't really any like connectivity up top with the offense, and like sometimes when he's doing things, I'm like, you're kind of like an awkward guy, man. He's kind of like an awkward player.
They're like when you
I'm,
look at
I'm not saying he's bad, but like for a Juve, you know what I
no,
mean?
he sucks. When you look at when you look at Lewandowski,
Yeah.
like you don't see anything about Lewandowski where you're like, wow, necessarily. Like he's not like there's not like some crazy speed. There's not like some crazy ball handling skills, but like what I'm gonna say what I think Lewandowski's really good at, which is gonna sound crazy. I've said it before. I think the thing that kind of sets Lewandowski apart, he's really flexible. He can put that leg anywhere to shoot that ball. Oh no. But Vlahovic, I feel like there's nothing to his game. Like he just happened to become a striker. Like he could have just easily become a center back. Like he just happens to be a striker for some reason. And obviously he scored goals for Fiorentina. He did well, but like on that level, like we're not gonna see him leave Italy and go to a team and do well.
I don't he's not polished. He doesn't seem like refined like in his craft. Like he seems kind of like very raw still when he like plays around. I'm like, do you really know what you're doing when you get the ball, or are you just kind of improvising a lot?
Holly, here's my question. With Juve maybe going into Europa or maybe not, maybe just crashing out completely, we might have Maccabi Haifa in Europa League, Teams got to travel all the way to the Middle East,
Europa teams too. European teams.
Do you feel like they need to fire Allegri? Like, is it the coach or is it just the players are whack? They said they lost like $300 million during COVID or something like that. I don't know.
They're always broke. They're broke boys all the time.
I feel like they're lying about that. But like, what do you think needs to happen?
Honestly, I don't know. It might be time for Allegri to go. He's been there for like how long now?
Off and on for like 20 years.
Off and on. Yeah.
On and off relationship.
I mean, at that point, I would have to say that it's time for like a managerial change. I just like I said before, I don't find them like an interesting, fun team to watch. They haven't been for like a while. I mean, their success is like to me, it doesn't mean anything anymore. Like they need to win bigger things. Like Champions League is always obviously top priority. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, and I don't think it's going to happen with Allegri there. I don't even think they could win a Europa League this year.
Absolutely not. Oh my God, those
So, like
bum ass team.
Like obviously United have the best chance of winning Europa League.
Obviously not, but
obviously not. Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do.
Come on now.
Okay, we'll get into that later. I'm gonna write that down so we can bring it up later. Actually,
Man, you to the moon.
Yeah, I don't know. I just look at their lineup and I'm just like, it's just not good enough. I remember when Weston McKonnen's first season there, like he was balling and he's just like not that player anymore. I feel like he's disinterested.
He looked pretty good in this game.
I don't think so.
Really?
Okay, you know what? I remember there was two plays. I'm not even gonna count the goal because the goal was just like he happened to be there.
Mm-hmm.
There was one play where he like controlled an overhead ball
and he went forward. Yeah,
that was dope.
Yeah,
but other than that, like
overall, no,
no, like he wasn't doing anything. Like he doesn't look like how he looked his first season there at all. Like maybe he needed to leave this season coming up. But I mean, I'm sorry, like maybe he needed to just leave before this season because I feel like he just wants to go play in EPL. But yeah, like they didn't even look good once the kids came in. Like they looked better because there was like somebody on the wing that was putting those balls in there. And I feel like Benfica was like they kind of were chilling a little bit, maybe a little bit tired. But I just wonder like what they're doing in training. Like, what are you guys doing over there? Like, you look at Inter, like Inter is, I mean, I guess Inter's doing better than them in Champions League. And I'm like, you guys should at least be as good as them. You're over here losing to Maccabi Haifa and Benfica.
I mean, they're probably just doing ladder drills all day in practice and then doing leg stretches and then playing monkey in the middle with the ball. Then it's over.
Obviously this podcast loves Cuadrado. Like I love him.
Hey, whoa.
But it's kind of
about to do.
But like
I do agree with you, but just calm down.
You can't like he's not an every match starter.
But he's also not a wing back, dog. Like, come on, man. That's asking a lot out of a 34-year-old gangster. Come on now, man. You got this man running up and down the whole damn field all day.
Why he watched his dad die over there in the stilts?
He did a catch-up ad in Colombia. My man made it already.
But yeah, I just want to just repeat this because my predictions are always wrong. I
Mhm.
called it in August before the group stage. I tweeted, I'm excited for this group stage draw because I think whatever happens, Juve's not going to make it out. This is before I even knew who they were playing against.
That's not a bold prediction.
I think it is. I think it is. Caesar,
Okay.
in a group with Benfica and Maccabi Haifa.
Oh yeah, that is kind of. I probably argued with you too. You're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, I don't know what Benfica's doing. Like, I don't know how good they are, but I'm just like, they seem better than Juve. I think Juve is whack.
As
Like,
long as you have that Rafa dude who runs like a 4-2, I don't know how that man is the fastest man on earth. You're gonna do pretty good.
and honestly, João Mario was excellent. Like,
And he's so good. Like,
so good.
what a great
Like,
player.
somehow Benfica, like most teams don't really have like a 10 anymore.
Yeah.
Somehow Benfica is like making it work with a true attacking midfielder who's like getting everywhere. And like that cross that he put in for Rafa Silva was beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I don't know
Gorgeous.
how if you saw the highlights from the match, like that's the kind of goals I like. Like,
Yeah, Bam loves a low cross finish.
yeah, like a low cross and the dude just like gets on the end of it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, Bam love a one-touch volley low cross finish. That's his kind of thing right there.
And he actually backheeled that.
You're a
but-
traditionalist when you put
Yeah, but I don't want to see like, oh, you did a volley from outside the box. Like, whatever, you just got lucky, dude. Like, whatever. Like, oh, it's an overhead. I'm like, he got lucky, dude. Whatever.
You're so boring. It's crazy, dude.
I like the
You
true.
like bicycle kicks?
Oh, he
No,
hates that.
no.
He's like, oh, he's so lucky.
Like not really. Okay, you know what it is about bicycle kicks? They act like, oh my god, this guy that did it is, oh, look how good he is. I'm like, dog, everybody can do that. I see center backs attempting them. Like, it's not that serious. I seen a goalie score one of those before.
It's honestly is. I mean, it's not easy to finish, but it's easy to attempt.
Yeah, you just flip your
True.
body. Like, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you probably only got one in your whole life, but it's easy to attempt for sure.
Yeah.
And dangerous too, low key.
Yeah, you're gonna fall on the
I'm kind
ground.
of scared. I've
Didn't
never tried.
Lukaku in the game today? He did one, and they got a foul called on him.
Oh, I've seen that happen before. You never
Yeah.
try. Well,
A high boot, whatever it's called, like a high. It's basically. I mean, it is basically a
It
high
is
boot.
a high boot.
it
Yeah.
can be. Yeah.
It's risky.
No, it is a high boot. You're not supposed to swing your leg above like someone's chest.
Well, no, I'm saying if somebody's on you, yeah. But
Yeah.
Holly, you never tried it because, like, have you ever had like it's there and you can try it and you just didn't do it,
Yeah.
and you were just
I'm,
like,
I'm not. I don't think I could do that. I don't like the thought of just landing on my back or my neck.
It is scary.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out Holly is over here. Like, I'm not trying to get my kit dirty. Like,
I'm trying to get her back broken.
Yeah, like,
no, you kind of land. Like, you kind of can land, yo.
Oh, man.
I guess.
I've
Nah,
never
I
made
never
one.
tried it though.
I mean, or is it just like you're playing and it's like not that serious to attempt all that?
That's also true.
Yeah, because like, I mean, where we play, the goals are like that big, like they're not that crazy. Like, and we're not like our rules, like you're not even supposed to go to the ground. So if somebody tried to do that, like you're wilding out, dude.
Yeah.
You can't even slide tackle.
No, we don't slide tackle. No,
I wouldn't make it in that league then.
no. If you
Walk
saw,
like,
if
just
you
walk like I do. Just walk like I do.
saw- just stand there, like
Just stand there.
The ball gonna come back. Bam will get it. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Napoli is undefeated in Italy.
and in Champions League.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah, they're killing it. But yeah, anyway, that's the Tuesday matches. Juve's out of here. Real garbage. I just there's a player like I don't hate a lot of players, but Adrian Rabiot, I'm like, dude, like how like the fact that Adrian Rabiot is a professional player on a top team,
He should be at Fulham or
it
something.
literally shows you that like anybody's got a chance. Like the fact like this guy is not athletic, he's not smart, he's left-footed, he's got a
Whoa.
he's got a bad build for the sport. Like he's got good hair.
You know, the bad thing is, and also like I don't mean to be this guy, but he's also kind of really lazy. Like
Yeah,
he
he's not
doesn't
like-
he doesn't
yeah.
like a lot of people that aren't like necessarily the most well-versed skilled midfielders, they at least have like a high work rate. And like his work rate's so bad. I'm like, where is he?
I saw him make one good defensive play, and I was like, okay, wow.
He's good for that though. He's good for that though.
But like the fact that Adrian Rabiot is like a professional on a top team I'm just like, if somebody told me about soccer when I was 16, even, like it would have been over. I'm like, this guy is literally not even a good sports player. Like, I would not even be afraid of him coming to play. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. Oh, you guys got Rabiot? Like, that's fine.
No. I agree. That's how I felt when I saw Jesse's artist.
I'd
I
be
did
more scared
not
of
want.
Jesse's artist than him.
I did not want United to get Rabiot when there was
Oh,
rumors. Was it this
oh.
year?
No, that was a couple
This
years.
summer or a couple summers ago?
It's happened a few times.
It has, yeah.
I'm like,
So, like,
what, like,
no.
are you kidding me? I
Yeah.
was like, what are you talking? He does speak good English. I've heard him speak English before, but I'm like, yo, dog, like, what? Adrian Rabiot, and they talk about him like he's good sometimes.
I'll
I
say
know.
this. Rabiot has been the ultimate coattail rider of like the French player boom. He like rode that coattail so far because any other of those guys, like him out of PSG, he would be playing at like West Ham or wherever, or just even like a
Burnley.
mid-tier English Burnley. He'd be at Middlesbrough, like because he was like at that perfect PSG French player bubble, like with like when my tweet was good and like here's all those players, he got to ride that coattail all the way to
Caesar.
Juve.
You're right.
And people
It's
were
true.
like hyped of him going to Juve. I was like, what?
Caesar, if you like exactly what you're saying, because if you remember, Luca Digne went to Barca.
Yup. Luca Digne went to
He's
Barca.
like the
It's
same,
like,
yeah.
I mean, that's your homie, but come on
that's my
now,
guy.
dog.
But,
What are we doing here?
like literally, and
He's a nice sleeve tattoo. That's about it, really.
he sat out a whole season at PSG because he wouldn't sign a contract.
You defended it. You said, "Oh man, he's out here just chilling, collecting a trophy or whatever." You defended it. You're like, "That's dope." And then he went to Everton after. Yeah, I
No,
remember
wait. Hold on.
I was clowning him for sitting here on the bench, and you defended it on this show.
Okay, wait a minute.
Check the
Caesar,
tapes.
First of all, you're completely confusing everything. Rabiot never went to Everton. What are you
I'm talking about Digne, Luca Digne.
No, Luca Digne didn't sit on the bench. I'm talking about Rabiot.
He did. He sat on the bench that year in Barca.
No. Oh, no. That's fine.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about Rabiot.
Oh, okay.
Rabiot sat out a whole season with PSG and then ended up at Juve.
Yeah.
And I'm
Remember
like,
his mom was his manager, right? And she was like, "Oh, he's playing with the second team or something."
crazy. Anyway, we're all off topic, and then we're going to talk about Pop Smoke at the end of this.
No. No.
I feel like Holly be over there getting sturdy anyway.
I tried.
Holly, can you do
I'm
this
not-
30? I feel like you can.
I've tried.
Knew it.
Dope. That's dope.
Also off topic. I remember who was it? Like Cameron or Jim Jones was saying that their biggest market for Dipset was Toronto.
Really?
Really?
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
It was like